Good afternoon, everybody. This is Saturday afternoon, and I'm coming back with TTMs we've received in the mail over the last couple of days. So this one's going to be some successes, a failure, and a little bit of sad news. So we got a good mix. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. So the first one we've got is actually a return to sender. It's coming back from Atlanta Metro, and as you can see, they returned everything in my SACE, my self-addressed stamped envelope. And so what I did is I had sent off to Mr. Mike Bell, Atlanta Brave first baseman, early 90s, index card, and then my letter. And I was thinking, well, they didn't even give me any information, like, is it a bad address, what's going on? And the funny thing was, it took me a while to figure out that they actually wrote on the back. So they put that this is not Mr. Bell's address, please stop sending this letter, thanks. So apparently they must be, a lot of people must be sending mail for Mike Bell there, because it seemed like they were a little frustrated, and this is the first time I sent anything, so it's not like it's me being repetitive. So the address I used obviously is not the correct one. If anybody has any idea of what a good address for Mr. Mike Bell would be and wants to share it, I'd greatly appreciate it. So return to sender on Mr. Mike Bell. The next one we have is going to be a little bit of bad news. What I do is I pre-pack my TTMs, and then as I buy stamps, I throw stamps on them and ship them out. And so sometimes there's like a 2, 3, 4 week lag. And with this one, had I researched it again before sending it out, I would have saved myself some stamps and some time. But on the websites that I use, I didn't notice anything being documented about this person passing away. So I got a return back, and on the letter that I sent, they had wrote, let's see if I can show you, they'd said that Mr. Josephson has passed away, sorry. So I might have to start looking before I send again. So what I did is I sent 2 4x6s to Les Josephson, Los Angeles Rams running back. And I was going to get him to autograph them. He was a good TTMer. And found out that unfortunately he had passed. So I have a little bit of information just to share with you guys about him. So as I said, he was running back for the Los Angeles Rams, but was assigned by the Cowboys in 1964 as an undrafted free agent. And then before the season started in 64, was traded to the Rams. He made 1 Pro Bowl in 1967. And as a running back, had 797 carries for 3,407 yards and 17 touchdowns. And then receiving the ball out of the backfield, he had 194 catches for 1,970 yards and 11 touchdowns. And he did pass away on New Year's Day 2020. So he died January 1st of 2020. So anybody thinking about sending out to him, don't. Unfortunately, he passed away. In looking it up, I could not find a cause of death, but they did say that he was suffering from CTE, which is the trauma to the brain from continual hits to the head and concussions and that sort of thing, and that his symptoms were progressing worse and worse and worse. But as far as an official cause of death, I have not seen one as of yet. So hope you rest in peace, Mr. Les Josephson. And now for 2 successes. So the first one I got, this is the second time I've gotten this person back. It was a 1-of-1 success in 12 days. He's from Virginia. And just an amazing man, amazing hero. He's done so much in his life for us in this country. It's Mr. Colin Powell. And the previous card I got signed was just him. It was a Desert Storm card like this, but it was just him. And I want to say it was probably a portrait style. But I sent this horizontal style off because I would love to get former Vice President Cheney to sign it as well. So I got to start looking for an address and to see if he even signs, because I would love to get this card dual signed. But yeah, this is my second success from Mr. Colin Powell. He is just a 1 per. So if you're going to send him and you got multiple stuff you want to send to him, plan on sending out multiple requests, because he will only do 1 at a time, from what I can tell. So thank you to Mr. Powell. And the last one I have is a 3 of 3 success in 13 days out of Abilene, Texas. This was going to be for the Battle of the Decades, but that has since ended, so it will just be a normal success. So we have Mr. Ray Berry, linebacker for the Vikings. He signed this index card beautifully, inscribed number 50. And then I got this 1992 Upper Deck card, a 4x6 photo of the card. And then I got this 1991 Pacific photo of the card, autographed by Mr. Ray Berry. So he's a fast turnaround. Looks like he's pretty much a guaranteed success. So if you're looking for that, definitely send to him. And guys, as always, you know, all the addresses I used for the successes will be in the description, so you guys do not have to do the research on your own. Try to make it as easy as possible for everybody, because in this community, we're here to help, and that's one of the things I really like about it and why I continue doing it, because all you guys in the TTM community are just fantastic, and you guys have no problems helping any of us out, and I do greatly appreciate it. So guys, I know this was a little bit longer video. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you would. And just one last look at Mr. Josephson. This is the second time I've gotten a note back saying someone had passed away. It's kind of sad when you get that, but you know, we spent a couple minutes here talking about him and remembering him a little bit, so that's good. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a blessed weekend. Until the next video, see ya.